go back to the highlights of the night. Alex.
Great night of fights, Pube. The first one, a very dominant fight for the Chilean fighter, the machine, Hugo Oyarzun, beating up Troy Sanders from start to finish. A wrestling clinic.
Exactly what you said. As this fight started, he put it from start to finish, actually, but as the fight progressed, he started being a little bit more dominant. And Troy Sanders eventually faded up little by little, but it was just pure dominance by Hugo. Very good job on the wrestling and with the ground and pound. Eventually,
his composure too. I mean, great cardio. Troy Sanders got away. He got up a couple of times, but Oyarzun used his technique and defeated his opponent with ease. Welcome back, Rafa.
Thanks, Alex. That was really exciting seeing Andres LEYVA, an Olympic wrestler, now in the MMA stage. But going back to the highlights of tonight, this was one great fight with Team Cañarte in the background, all the way from Ecuador.
Yes, Fernando Arevalo from Mexico. Fernando Arevalo, great hard by Arevalo, but it was also a very one-sided fight with the Ecuadorian prospect coming out victorious once again.
We saw a great leg kick that really made the difference in round two, where once those legs gave out, we saw the Samurai trying to switch stances. There we can see that leg kick that dropped him, as I was saying, but that was pretty much what dominated the fight, and the rest of the fight was him looking for that rear naked choke.
it was a great battle by both of them. Great display of striking skills by Aarón Cañarte, and little by little overcoming a tough opponent tonight.
1-2 by Cañarte. I mean,
very good boxing.
Yeah, Cañarte looked good tonight. Much better than his last outing against Alexander Barahona, who put him in trouble.
Yes,
but
sir.
Not this time. And then Anaconda Ramirez, who came out strong with his punches against Cholo Basurto, who started slow, but then there was a liver kick that finished his opponent.
Cholo Basurto the whole time, we saw that jumping suplex, but we saw a lot of power from Cholo Basurto from the beginning.
It was a back and forth battle at the beginning.
The first round was a little weird, but then the second round got better, right?
But they exchanged takedowns and a little bit of a striking. The second round was better, as you said, and Anaconda was putting it on with the boxing, specifically with the jab, but as we saw right there, the finish sequence, countering the jab with that tip to the liver and putting a finish to that awesome fight.
A very effective kick. And then our fourth fight of the night, Honduras against Venezuela. Blast Trigger putting on a show in the ground game against Showtime, Walter Luna. Luna came out strong in the first round, blitzing in with punches and kicks, but Blasco counterattacked, and when he realized that he had a lot of advantage in the ground, that was it. I mean, he said, I'm not going to change my strategy. This is going to be the way that I'm going to win tonight.
We pretty much saw at least 10 minutes in the ground. There we saw a very awkward position for Luna, where we were seeing that Blasco was trying to just finish him in the ground. Constant power, constant ground and pound. And that was pretty much the whole fight, was Blasco on top, raining down some elbows, some shots to the head, and looking for that rear naked choke.
It was just a matter of time. Once it got to the ground, we were saying it during the fight, it was dominance by Leonardo Blasco on the ground. It was ground and pound, an attempt of chokes, but it was just a matter of time, as we said. A lot of heart shown by Walter, but a lot of superiority shown by Leonardo on the ground.
It was over at the beginning of the third round, but great heart by the Honduran fighter. Then in our co-main event, a great fight. The Mexican brought the fight to the Ecuadorian Andres Luna, undefeated, and the Mexican surprised him with his striking in the first round. Very strong. I believe he won the first round. And then in the second round, Luna said, you know what, I'm really good in jiu-jitsu. Let's take this fight to the ground and finish it.
And there we can see Marquez that really hurt Luna, had him like wobbly in the end of that round. But Luna, once he realized that he was in trouble, he took it to the ground and got really creative with his jiu-jitsu, Bube.
It was a great back and forth battle on the feet, and as I said,
That's
Luna was
saving him literally.
It was good for Luna.
that
It's
capsize.
experience for him at the end of the day. But once he felt the danger, as you
really
said, Alex, he went to
painful
his
submission
expertise in
to
that.
it.
It was
It's
just a
just
matter of
about
time. Once he got to the ground, as we were saying, we're there with the calf
goodness,
slicer, which is not a usual submission to see, but great research from Luna Martinetti and staying undefeated.
Submission of the night, no doubt about it. Then the last fight, the main event, a stand-up war between Bazooka Galera and the sniper Alfonso LEYVA.
You said it, Alex, the sniper versus the bazooka. Precision and the chin of the night.
Oh, yes.
Definitely with bazooka, taking those powerful shots by Andres LEYVA, but the sniper and the precision was just too much for the bazooka.
Bazooka started strong, started landing kicks, started using well the combinations, but as the fight progressed, LEYVA started finding that right hand and that precision that he has and that power that he possesses. He doesn't need to wind up that much as we see him right now. It's just short, crisp punches, but there's just too much power in those hands. And what a knockout for LEYVA, and what a way to go 5-0.